Hi there, welcome to number one gig. It is ourselves. For some strange reason, I don't have my... Disappointed. Alright, you could hear it anyway. Didn't have to switch off the microphone. Is my life. I'm really worried about why this won't flip over. It's going that way, but it won't go that way. That's my keyboard plug it up. Why does my home and end not work? This will be slightly frustrating, folks. Might have to do a little bit of extra work here. What I could do actually, thinking about it, is pop in here. Just need this over slightly, so I can't be talk in it. There we go. What I want to do to the conveyor. I want to make sure that this is on 15 right. Oh, no, it is. I wonder if well, they're definitely there. I don't know why they're not working. Unless I need to do a restart, which is something I don't particularly want to do. Having said that, there's not that many people here right now, so it might be that I could take advantage of doing that now. Let's exit the main menu, save. Let's see if it's On this year, I might actually also buy if you want. Plug these back in. Right, down again. If you're watching, if you're having a good time, Derp, as I'm already derping as what is a derp can derp? Oh dear. My phone still working. What we like to see it. For most of today, I've been playing Project Zomboid, building up some of my YouTube backlog of an episode that we're doing called the Black Summer Challenge. That's good fun. If you like zombie horror and zombie survival, then should be right up your alley. Possibly the best zombie survival simulator. Still in beta, but working very hard to get things done. And improvements are always coming. Right, let's see. No. Has my keyboard buggered up? Let me try something. Let me just change. No, it's definitely in game then, because that's still not moving. I'll have to ask. Chris when he comes on if he's having the same problems. So that is going to make things very awkward trying to play this game. I may have to keep those deuterium tanks off level Right. Not really that happy how that refinery has been put together, but not a lot I can do about it today. Right. Yield module, and I think we're on a speed module, don't we?
Energy low.
And of course, I can't do anything, can I? That is making life very, very difficult for me. So, I know it's not the keyboard, so it must be the game. Oh, those haven't changed. Wait a second. Yeah, it's my keyboard. Right. Well, that's another thing to add in the list of stuff Saz needs to rebuy. Need a new keyboard. Okay, so we also want a refinery, a assembler. I'll take it apart. Now I've got the thing going. Put that there. That's better. Means I can now put the speed and yield modules on there. And then 9. So I'm going to put them down here.
Energy critical.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that little important bit of information. Sit here for the short term. Okay. That's just probably just like a neutral. Right, so I have the refineries, etc. in here. one more thing that I kind of need, really, isn't it? That's a medical bay. Where the hell am I going to shove that?
Full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I reckon that's in the way, isn't it?
Inventory full.
Interesting. Right, so I need to connect this all up now. So now. Don't be there. Maybe I'll just go down the other end. What I will do though. I don't know, I'll put it in a sec.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, we're going to see if we can find our way through here. Alright then, I think I may have found on there. Head back down again. that space out there?
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
It may have to be sacrifices, folks. So I know that one can't go.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
God damn it. It's really not going to allow me to do this, is it?
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, let's get some gyroscopes in here. That's the gyros that we lost. I'm hoping that will do it. Put that in. that needs a new keyboard. Right, how are we doing here? I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to block off most of this to... I'm going to end up having air tightness issues. I'm pretty sure of that. The one thing I am going to do, get rid of this grate part, put in an airlock. Or maybe a door. Now we don't have any real obligation here to ensure that everything's in accordance. Right, just trying to think what to do next. Be interesting. Right, see a heart. Maybe I'll think about popping in. Let's be kind enough to put these back.
Energy low.
Turn that around. I've got no oxygen. Shit.
Your health is low. Your health is critical.
Oh, bugger. I might have messed up there, folks. I think I got the bits and pieces I need now. Right, so my big question is, what to do next? And I've got loads of nooks and crannies to shove things. So I don't have an inventory, really, isn't it? Ah, right, okay. Well, that shield is pretty much massive. Superconductors, eh? Do we get those done? Oh, sudden realisation, I need myself a tank, don't I? Tried 300 of them. Hopefully that should be enough. Construction components. Let's get our construction components sorted. Some material plate while I'm at it. Right. I want that colour. Why have I switched off? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a control panel. Where are they? Where's the button? Use the sci-fi 4 terminal, shall we? So airtight doors. All these hangar doors. Okay, so I want to set it through hangar doors. Open, closed. What's that rotating in lights? Yeah. I think I'll just walk past it then. Now, the next big question is, how many ships can we fit in here? Now, I'm not sure if the grape is going to fit in. We'll have a look, shall we? You know what? I think that would actually fit in. I think I may have underestimated just how big this thing is. Now, I need to have a look at this because I need to. Got a thruster group. I don't have a thruster group on. Okay. If that's the case, let's make a quick thruster group. Turn those off for the moment. Got some repairs on the grave, and that should be more than sufficient. I'm actually quite shocked how much we can fit in here. See if this bad boy fits in. Be nice to see, wouldn't it? But at the same point, no rush. Slightly too big. So definitely small ships are going to fit in. As long as we design them cleverly. The truth of the matter is we can just collapse it onto the side of the ship there. Be interesting to see if this bad boy fits in. Now this is the test rig. What are you playing? Oh yeah, that's the... Yeah. solid light missile launcher. That sounds interesting. Construction components, that's fine. Let's find those construction components. There we go. That would be nice. Maybe I should have got the oh right, yeah, it's a little bit lower here, isn't it, if I remember correctly? I buggered up somewhere. I've been getting into the Expanse again. I saw the first series of The Wife, and The Wife was kind of like, I don't get this. But on second viewing, I went through the first season again. I'm just about to start the second season. It started getting a little bit clearer for me. Not that I need a medal. Starting to close up the Bird of Prey. Oh yeah. Okay, well, we're going to... Looks like... Well... I'll put my sentence together in a second. But, yeah, it looks like we've pretty much got the ship sorted, yeah? Oh. Alright. Oh. Point defense lasers. Why not? Sticking these on the rear is most likely that's the way the enemy will want to get behind me. Right. Oh, crap. My two buttons not working. Oh, I don't have that. Ah, that'd be why. Right. Well, we'll soon sort that out. There we go. All sorted. I'm going to see. Bless me. Right, let's see how this bad boy fits in. It's 4x4 blocks. That's going to make things difficult. Oh yeah, I wanted to have a look at that light rocket launcher, isn't it? I don't know. No, I haven't put it in the right way round. Let's try it right way around this time. This is just what it says on the tin. Okay. Why has it just blown up? Oh, I like you. Hasn't really done that much damage though, has it? Said that they kind of not want it to cause damage to the surrounding. Let's have a look, see what's going on with this thing. Is it stuck on fire or something? Target neutrals off. Right. Ah, looks like he's trying to shoot something 1.3 kilometers away. Tell you what, why don't I be sensible? Ah. Those medical components. I need 15 of them, don't I? Let's go see if we can take out this drone that's trying to shoot. The fact that it was still firing indicates this thing's got weapons on it. I may sneeze again. Yes, it does. Going to take this apart bit by bit. Right, let's see where you are.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
There you go, at least we've got some rubble left. I wonder when the game's going to unload on me. Just like to do that a bit. Right. Oh, there we go. Almost on cue. Right. Well, while that's busy unloading, I'm just going to go have a quick bio break. Grab myself some more drink. Yeah. Yep, back in a sec, guys. My error code. Please try again later. How about now? Looks like it's saved. Just whilst I was taking that ship apart. I think quite a few people have suddenly restarted Space Engineers. Now, I often wonder what the general fan of people who watch Space Engineers, because I mean, I'm a bit of a dirt. I don't know if a lot of people enjoy watching someone completely screw things up, blow things up, generally destroy stuff. Who knew? Anytime now. Of course, yep, also that painful loading screen. Takes forever. Which ironically, you know it's loading when it stops turning. Hard to be entertaining, isn't it, really, when you've got a big screen that's just opening up at the end there. I hope they're eating crisps or something. Or reading a book for a bit. Any days and books? Oh, yeah, Wheel of Time's coming out on Amazon. Sounds, looks quite good. In its, I've seen 2 adverts. One of it being a little bit more fantasy-wise, but the other one was very, we're all women, we're whamming and we're doing our whamming thing, and we're the only ones that can save the world, whamming, whamming, whamming. I was like, oh dear. No, where was I? Nice thing is about that big green bubble. Very hard to miss. You know, I'm kind of hoping that our oh, offline. What is going on? Why is that not working? Hmm. You know what I might do? Pop an oxygen generator here, see what happens. Well, that's working. Definitely working. So it is connected.
Inventory full.
that I don't understand. And that's going to do the shield. Huh? What the bloody hell? Why is this medical room not working? Right, it's not connected. It's not connected to the ship in any way.
Low health.
Sweeper coming. No. You falling out the sky already? That's fine.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Must be
Inventory
somewhere. Careful not to pet the back, yeah? Ah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
This is a small ship. I found it.
Inventory full.
don't even know if that's actually going to fit. But, hey. Have I put that on the right way round? No, I haven't. Let's put it on the right way round, shall we? Something there, but funny at the same time. More superconductors done. No, I reckon I could fit one facing forward and one facing backwards on this thing. That might actually be a good idea. Still play. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I know what to do. I don't have any markers left. Have I taken them all off? No, there's some up here. That's fine.
Low health. Energy low.
That's actually a more pressing problem, should I say. Weird how that medipate's just not working. I'm getting healed. Very slowly, I mind.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now that actually fits in better as well. I wonder, is this one going to work? Yep, but it's upside down. Not that that really matters that much. Hot medical room, score name Bird of Prey. Right, so we've got the medical bay working. I need quite a lot of steel plate if I remember correctly. Ah. Really amazed that far out. Right, going. Pretty much done what I wanted to do. I think we may get to the whole lot here. No point keeping that there like that. Oh, hi Zoran, how you doing? You have an idea for a new ship, do you? Okay, what kind of ship is that? Welcome back to the stream. Straightened out. Okay. I never know the delays when it comes to people talking. I'll put it on normal latency though. Ah. Why did you start expecting full stuff? Not sure. Not sure what you're asking me, if I'm honest. Why don't I use like a red? I don't think I have a choice of the colour, but I will have a look. If I do have a choice of changing the colour. I think you only have it on hydrogen thrusts, whereas the purple is... You can if you pop it in the Space Engineers channel in the thingy. I can have a look there. I'm not too sure that it allows things to be posted on here, because obviously you're going to have people. I'm looking at my thrusters. Fusion thruster. Yeah, no colour on that one, I'm afraid. Area. Look at this, managed to fit in. Great. All right, better move over, because where am I? Astro. Chris might be joining us. Lady dependent. Might put some more lights in. That's fine. If I keep the lights the same way as well. Right, let me have a look. I haven't seen anything in the Space Engineers channel. I'll take a look at it. Like that. My daughter broken my keyboard somehow. She didn't meant to. These kind of things happen though. Right, the other thing I want to do is put a gantry on, don't I? So I want to put, let me see if I can find it manually, 'cause I can't remember the name of the bloody thing now. Railing is the, no, great, catwalk there. Still need construction components. The actual muffin wasn't what was supposed to happen. I mean, I could probably put some smaller rooms in here that need booming, so to speak, but the truth of the matter is, I don't really need it. It's just like a massive cargo bay. As long as I can pop in one or two things in here, then all good. Okay, the deuterium. Have I got everything I need now? Apart from, obviously, my weaponry. Okay, that's a strange noise. How much am I doing for the old steel plate there? Still doing it. We have a lot of iron left. I think Chris did go on a shopping trip, so to speak. No Chris around. I suspect that Mrs. Needs him, which is fine. Why did I say I'm muted? We're not muted, I'm not muted. How's all the steel plate gone? $12 there. Okay. Like that. Oh, there's a Chris playing Space Engineer, so he's here. Good, good. What we'd like to see. Get this going. 1, 2, 3. Hello, buddy. You right?
Yeah, not bad.
I've got some good news.
There's an asteroid coming to wipe us all out?
Not quite. No, that's not that good. No. The main body of the Klingon Bird of Prey has now been finished.
Excellent.
And the second thing is that I've actually managed to fit the grape into the hole.
The poor grape.
It does need a bit of a repair, I must admit. Things did go horribly wrong, as usual, because it's me.
To be fair, the grip was already quite well damaged before you tried to put it in there.
Well,
it did already have that hole.
Well, that's what I mean. To be fair, it fitted nicely into the thing. I was actually quite surprised how well it fitted into the cargo bay. But I think we've kind of got a general, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks wide and 7 blocks long, 4 blocks wide. So if everything, but small ships, obviously, they're big blocks I'm talking about, so small ships will get through better than large grids. So I better land while you're loading in, because it's getting a little bit tetchy. You'll also be pleased to know that it's already unloaded me.
Okay, that's good. So it shouldn't happen
Whilst you're trying to get on.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, of course. I mean, there's no guarantees. Never any guarantees, mate. But
fun and games. Still haven't got that thing sorted at work yet.
really,
Yep.
that's very naughty.
Received an email back from the company that has my details without my request for them to have the details, basically telling me to contact the directors if I had a problem with it. So I kind of did through the only method I had, which was through another system they signed us up for without our permission.
Right.
Because I found they'd changed my email address again from my... They've got like a company directory thing that, that payroll and all the rest of it have access to this level and everybody else has access to this level.
Yeah.
But my email address was under personal email address, and in which case it's not available to anybody but those that, require it for correct and proper reasons. Mysteriously, they'd put it back as a works email again, which meant everybody in the business had access to my personal email address again.
Right. Okay.
And this is the third time I've had to move it from there. So I wrote a little note in the email slot saying, please stop putting my personal email address in this box, as it is my personal email address, not a works email address. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
To end up getting the production manager coming to see me going, yes, it was very, very badly handled by them, but we're not going to apologise for giving it the information because you're all getting free health care. It's like, yeah, but it's not even free healthcare. It's you go to the dentist, pay the dentist, and try to claim back some of the money, and maybe they'll give you some back scheme.
All right.
It's like, yeah, that sounds like something I really wanted to be a part of. Thank you.
If I wanted healthcare, I'd pay the £20 a month or something like that, or or £300 a year sort of insurance that you can get. Yeah.
Or at least I would have thingied in and opted in and filled out the necessary paperwork. Therefore, you set a scheme up. You basically put around a flyer saying if you'd like to be part of this, put your name on the list and we'll add you to it. But no, we're going to add everybody to it. And then when you ask, well, is there a benefit in kind issue? They go, no, it's not worth that much money. I'm like, that's not how benefit in kind works, but okay.
Well, you know how it works. You'll unfortunately, you know how it works. They obviously don't.
Yeah.
But
And that was a production manager, by the way.
yeah.
Dotted line report to the director. and he only found out about it this week. A week after I got the email.
All right.
Yeah, that's how well organised this was. And apparently somebody said to him, but you knew about it, right? And he's like, yeah, I knew about it, like, this week. But nobody on the shop floor's been told anything about it yet. You signed the entire business up to something, and literally they still haven't told everybody. But I at least managed to get a complete list of everything that apparently they were informed of.
Yeah, well, they have to by law.
Yeah.
Did they ask you to pay £10 though? Because sometimes sometimes they do it for free. And then
it took a week and a half for them to get back to me with it.
Well, that's probably not so bad because
Yes.
that is like it is a freedom of data request. So they've got to make sure that they follow, because I mean I've received data requests before, and the first thing that happens is the sheer panic of, oh shit, what do I do now?
No, they didn't actually fulfill a data request.
Oh, okay.
They've told me what fields they were given by the company. They didn't actually fulfill the data request.
Alright.
Yeah. It literally took a week for them to just get back to me with what fields they'd been informed of. And luckily they hadn't been given my national insurance number and my bank account. But basically every other bit of detail about me that the company knows was included.
Well, it's still personal data though, mate, and
Yep.
they can still get millions of pound fines for doing it.
Yep. Just your name, address, personal mobile number, personal landline number.
Even your ethnicity's classed as a personal data now.
Yep.
So just even the fact you're a man is personal data.
Yep.
So it's.
It was just one of those things. You just kind of like. It got to the point where today I was just like shaking my head when my place was, because I think my place only kind of realised how annoyed I was when they saw the internal memos. Because my boss, one of my bosses, because I have 3 separate supervisors.
Of course you do.
Because can't keep things simple. I'd told him on the Wednesday that I wasn't happy that the company had, breached Data Protection Act. And he went, no problem, I'll have a word with the production manager about that in the morning. Because he was going home, it was 2 o'clock. Yeah. Didn't bother to have that word with the production manager at any point. So of course when he's heard about it today, it was kind of like, well, yeah, of course they're upset. What do you mean nobody's dealt anything with it?
Yeah. Not a lot you can do about it, is it really? He's like, he's going to be sitting there going like, ooh. Yeah. I mean, coincidentally, my wife is actually getting out. I always calls it the Financial Services Authority, the FSA, but it's FCA now, isn't it? Well, whatever. But she's actually got her data protection exams. Which is the funny thing is that you're supposed to take a bloody exam to say be FCA certified.
Yeah.
So whoever's not taking their bloody exam, or whoever thinks they're taking their exam, need to have a little bit of a second look. To be fair, sounds like it.
Well, I would genuinely love to know who in the company it was that's authorised it. Because, like I said, the 2 names I was given was the 2 directors. And I somehow doubt that it was them, given they haven't been on site since the beginning of COVID.
Right.
And then there's been another name mentioned today as the one that's sorting it and is getting the leaflets and stuff together.
As the one who's sorting it, you mean as in the person who's fucked himself and now has to dig himself out the hole that he's made?
Well, this is the best bit. Apparently, we couldn't have leaflets telling us what the company was getting involved with until after the company had set us up each as an individual on the system.
What?
Yeah, that was my thoughts with the statement. It was kind of just like, at that point I was kind of just like, just get on with whatever you're doing because you're not listening. So just it was just like, oh, come on, man. Even you know that's completely bollocks. We couldn't tell you anything about it because we hadn't set it up yet. No, you're supposed to tell us about it before you set it up. That's the whole point.
And usually give you the opt-in option as well. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
So usually in these things you get an opt-in or an opt-out. You should have the right to opt out of anything that somebody tries to push on you.
But this is like I said, this is like the third time because they did the exact same with investors and people. They gave investors and people all our personal details.
Yeah.
So they could contact us at home to see how good the company was doing. So I pointed out to the fact that they're contacting me at home was a breach of Data Protection Act, and therefore the company's not doing very well at protecting our details. And needless to say, nothing was done about that, and that was a year ago.
Yeah.
And then the time before that, they signed us all up to a new payroll system. Again, without telling anybody before it went out. It relisted all our personal phone numbers for everybody in the company. And then when we logged into it, we were told to sign, the policies.
Right.
So all the company policies were going to be in. It's all one system, You book your holidays and everything from it.
Right.
The policies still didn't refer to the system we were signing the policies in as to where to look for the policies.
Right.
So they'd literally pulled all the documents across and not corrected any of them. They then corrected them and didn't change the date stamp.
Right.
So there's a document signed on the 1st of January.
So they edited a
control
contract.
document.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it.
A whole list of them as well. We're not just talking one, we're talking every single policy got updated. And they haven't had a re-sign system. So my signatures are literally before the date the document was created.
Wow.
But if you actually look on the system, it looks right. But if you actually load the document up and look at the properties of the document was created, I think it was something like a year later than when it was signed.
Right. It's just laziness, isn't it?
Yeah.
It, sheer laziness. But obviously, they're getting away with it, aren't they? So
it's a mixture of laziness and just not understanding how to do the basics of these things. Because anybody who was doing this properly would have just dumped out a whole load of new, marked, this is version 2 of the document, and it would have triggered an automatic re-sign. And that would have been the last they would have had to do with it. Instead, they've had to go in and manually edit each document to do this.
Yeah.
You're like, surely it would have been just as easy to actually do it properly.
Well, do things properly is overrated, I hear.
Yeah, that was mentioned today.
Well, the do things properly is overrated.
Our place doesn't do things properly, efficiently, or correctly. I think that's the motto of our factory.
Right.
If there's a way to do it efficiently, correctly, safely, we'll not do any of them.
Oh dear.
It's like we had a bloke return to work today. Now, pretty much everywhere else I've worked, if you're off on sick, before you can go back to working on a shop floor, you've pretty much got to have a return to work, right?
depending on the HR, but yeah. Especially when you're dealing with heavy machinery and all that shit. So yeah.
Heavy machinery, night shift, supervisor.
Yeah.
He's been off with vertigo.
Oh right.
Signed himself off the sick to come back to work.
Okay.
No return to work interview because he's come back on night shift to start his first shift at midnight.
Oh right. Okay.
The guy barely can stand.
So as he wangled it or tried to wangle it so that he's just not going to be. Everyone's going to say, "Well, hold on a second, are you fit to work, mate?" And
well, this is the thing. There's nobody in who can. He is the highest ranking member of staff on site.
Oh well, it's
And you're like, The thing that has me slightly concerned is if he's going up them stairs. Because if he's got vertigo and he's climbing up and down the stairs, it could be messy.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily. Vertigo's not always necessarily about heights. It's about having a. Sometimes it's like a dodgy eardrum or something like that. That means that you.
I'm thinking
you
is
dizzy just standing around doing nothing.
He can't stand up straight on the flat. Climbing up and down the sets of stairs.
Feels like he's on a ship.
The metal stair, you know, the metal factory floor type stairs.
Yeah.
He's got to go up a set of them, and then he's on a mezzanine floor.
Fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the other guys will do the upstairs bits for him, because, yeah, if I was in, there's no way I'd be having him climbing up the thing, even as my boss. Because it's one of those things.
It's the term accident waiting to happen, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
It's. I really don't want to have to fill out that paperwork in the morning. You're like, why did you let him do it? Paperwork?
Yeah.
Because he's the boss. But he ended up inside the mixer. Because that basically his job was to go upstairs. Given what he was doing when I left, his job would be technically tonight to go upstairs and put stuff into the mixer.
Right. Okay. That's not good, is it? Really?
That's not good if you've got balance issues.
Why are you 6 kilometers away? What are you doing?
Right now I'm in the middle of the base, I think.
Oh no, that's a thingy. Oh right, okay. It's one of your.
Oh, it's some.
I think that's where you crashed a while back.
Right. I'm just getting some more platinum.
But there is some good news though. There's a Space Engineers plushie.
Oh wow.
$25.
Hope it's life size.
No, it is quite cute though, I must admit. I'm tempted to get one just to put on my, if I ever get back to going back to camera and stuff like that, having it sticking behind me as a mascot or something, just for a bit of fun and all that.
Now you see, I could see the dog being a plushie. You know, the wolf.
Oh yeah. The Doge, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm guessing that's something that's pretty much almost forgotten by modern space engineers.
It's only a feature. It's not a game part. It's just a test feature.
Yeah. Did you notice Captain Shack's back or was back playing Space Engineers?
I've kind of given up on Captain Shack, to be honest. He's even though he's back playing Space Engineers, it's kind of like probably a bit too little, too late. To be fair,
yeah.
I think Wasted's moved on with team of people. So, and the other thing is the other guy as well. I forgot what his name was now. He's a nice chap.
We're talking about Tex?
No. The crazy one from when they did that 3-part that
is it Splitsy?
No.
No.
Splitsy is the Australian guy. No.
Yeah. The problem is there's that many of them in Wasted's company, so to speak.
Well, it's just there isn't now. I think Spacebar's now part of the group. Splitsy is it Splitsy? I'm not too sure Splits is there.
I think Splitsy was in the stream talking to Captain Shack when he did his play around in Space Engineers for the first time in ages.
Yeah. I wonder why he decided to come back. I wonder if he's losing. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen that much of him.
No,
at all.
I think a lot. Well, I've seen him infrequently, but it's always just sort of other than the tabletop streams, it just seems to be just random stuff.
Well, I know that Shaq likes his kind of RTS space sims.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I quite enjoyed what was it now, Stellaris, up until they changed it.
Yeah.
And that and I think he did quite a bit of that. So because I know he the only time I've really watched him was when he was doing his Star Wars Stellaris. Because that was back also when I was still into Star Wars. But I did notice he'd done a Star Trek mod of one of the games that I know that both you and I've got, which was, let me have a look, see if I can find it. AI, is it, no, I don't think it was AI War. Sins of the Solar Empire.
Yeah.
That's apparently there's a very good Star Trek one. That's the last time I saw him, and that wasn't like a live stream. That was just a recorded job. So
yeah. I think the last thing I saw him of that wasn't just a random stream was his extra parts. He's doing Star Trek Online.
Oh, right. I gave Star Trek Online its fair go. It was fun for a bit, but then you can't. It's that point when you realise that the only way that you're going to get anywhere is by spending money. It's just like, no, I'm not going to. Thank you.
No.
It's like as you know, I've always been in an R in about 76, but
yeah,
I just can't justify it.
Well, I installed it during one of those free-to-play weekends, and it was kind of like, meh. It's a Fallout game, but I literally, I think I played half an hour of it, and kind of went, yeah. And even though they'd added people in by that point, it's kind of like, yeah, you should never have took people out of this.
Mm.
You should have had factions in it right from the beginning.
I thought they could get away with it though, didn't they?
Yeah. I think the problem was they had an idea what the fans wanted. Because people were saying they wanted to play together.
Yeah.
And I think they misunderstood what they meant. What people meant.
Oh, no. They didn't misunderstand one bit, mate. What it was they know what people wanted, but that sort of thing doesn't make money, does it?
Well, you say that, but they then later actually brought that system in place at a premium money-making rate. That's what one of the new VIPs does. It gives you your own personal server.
Oh god, yes. But that's the whole thing. It's like, well, why can't you just give us a bloody server, mate?
Yeah. And like I said, that's kind of how it should have been from the beginning. It should have been that, there was no point playing the game solo, But if you want to play in a group server, you should have been able to play it in a small group of friends server.
Yeah.
For an amount of money. I don't even mind them making a bit of money from that. But that should have been in the system from day one.
Like a DLC sort of thing. I don't mind that.
Even a straight up monthly charge, even just like literally there's a rental fee from us to run a server.
Mm.
Even if it's not really a server, it's just like client-side switching type thing.
Yeah.
Just the privilege of having it as a closed group, you pay us X amount to be able to host one of those.
Yeah. To be honest, I really should start thinking about changing what servers I'm going to be running, because nobody. Well, I know whether no one's using the Space Engineer server because it bloody changes all the time, but it's so hard to keep up with everything. You know, you update the whole server, and then within like 2 days you have to update the whole bloody thing again. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's one of those things where you could really do with a bloody script that just runs the updates.
Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing, is that the people that I've got them do have a button that you just press, and it will do it all for you. As long as you've obviously got your details incorrect.
Yeah.
But it's still that whole point of having to go through, because it takes a while to do it. Because you have to rewrite everything on your software, and so you're spending half your time. And it can take up to an hour to update the server with all the bits and pieces that get thrown in.
Yeah.
And you can imagine that. I think there was one time where they literally changed it day after day after day because they couldn't get it bloody right at one point. So it was me having to take an hour out of my time each day just to update all the stupid bloody stuff that they couldn't get right. Only because, unless you do, because it uploads on Steam, if Steam and the server aren't the same number, that's it, mate. You ain't getting on. And of course, trying to run a weekly stream from that is a load of trouble. Even though I really should be doing it, but the problem is, and the other thing is, once mods change, you've got to update all the bloody mods as well.
Yeah, and if the mod breaks, you could be majorly foobarred. Yeah.
But I've also got a Minecraft server as well, which I've not really used that much. Because it just seemed that every time I played Minecraft, I just ended up finding myself on my own going, still don't know how I'm playing this game. But what I mean, to be fair, Minecraft server's like only like £2 a month. So it's but it's
I've never played it.
Yeah. But I might see if I can find something else that might, and I'd love to be able to create like a Fallout server, just for people just to play Fallout together. But as you say, dicks be dicks, so to speak.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those. For me, Fallout should have always been a single-player game where you could join his campaign.
Yeah.
A bit like Borderlands does it.
Yes. But that's funny enough. It's the same fucking people. So they should know better, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they have one that works. It's not rocket science. They actually have figured this out already. They just, for whatever reason, don't want to try it. We know what reason it is. The thing is, they have to develop these softwares that are different so they can try to do other things.
Yeah.
And of course, the way you do that is to get somebody to pay for it on the back of a good game title. And basically, everybody who played Fallout 76 basically played for them to develop their massive multiplayer world engine systems.
Yeah.
and their microtransaction systems.
And good old Todd. Is it Todd? Oh, yeah. There's that one bloke. I've forgotten what his name is now. He's a bit of a douchebag. He left a stick of porn at a jousting event of some sort.
Sounds about right.
Randy.
Well, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
What's his goddamn name now? The person who's the director. The Randy something. Randy Pitchford. That's his name. He also does magic as well. So now you know the sort of guy you're dealing with.
It is slightly worrying, just some of the people that are in this particular the entertainment and gaming industry.
Oh yeah, I mean, what's it? Blizzard's Activision Blizzard. They're pretty much gone. The woman that they put in charge has basically quit after 3 months in charge.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of people, it's allegedly the fact that they've paid her a lot of money and now she can go off and do what she really wants to do. She's just kind of stood there, you know. She's almost like been a paid stooge of, look, we've got a woman in charge now, isn't it great? She's done her bit, got her money, and now she's off doing her whatever it is that she really is interested in.
So are you suggesting that she had loose enough morals that she was willing to be paid to make something bad look good?
Mate, if it's a modern feminist, then as long as the money comes in, they'll bend their to whatever goes forward. To be honest, it's all about money. All of this fucking Twitter bullshit and political identity and stuff. It's all about money. It's all about making money off the backs of people's victimhood, really.
Yeah.
I'm half expecting to be cancelled, even though I don't really use Twitter anymore, so I don't know how I get cancelled. I don't even know what cancelling is all about.
Well, cancelling is just demanding you get removed from every service you possibly use.
Well, I don't use this. I wouldn't even speak to these people, so I don't understand why they feel that they've got some sort of moral high ground over anybody, really. Don't really see why anybody should feel that they have the right to tell people what they can and can't say, even if they disagree with it. I mean, the simple fact is that I disagree with a lot of things that people say. I disagree with you on principle, but you know, I don't stop you from saying anything. I should, but I don't.
I like some of the trouble Chubby Brown's been getting into recently.
Oh, he probably gets into it on purpose, though, doesn't he?
No. There's been a slow but steady reduction of the number of places that he's allowed to work.
Oh,
because these cancel culture people are basically waiting till he gets a gig and then basically cause as much stink as they can to try to get the place to not have him.
Oh yeah, I bet Dave. Maybe you ought to go have a chat with Dave Chappelle.
And you know, he put on Facebook recently that this particular venue had cancelled him for next year's event. Within about 4 days, he basically was back on the system going, Strangely, they've now decided that it was a miscommunication and that they weren't saying that they weren't going to have me at all. When the venue basically realised that there was more people wanted him there than didn't.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is what really gets my goat. I mean, there's a statement out there that says "Go woke, go broke," and a lot of people say, "Oh no, that doesn't do that." But it was like that feminist cafe that put a man tax on, and then wondered why nobody went. It's like, you know, look, just because you've got your ideals, you can't make a business venture out of a political ideal. It's just impossible to do so because people are going to disagree with it. And the people that disagree with your political ideal are not going to go do that. It's the same with the bloody Ghostbusters film. When you start turning it into an us versus them sort of argument pitch battle, the people that you're trying to argue with or try to put down or say this film is not for you will not go. You don't say to anybody, you know what, I'm selling something, but you can't have it. The only way that they do that is to try and get people to go, oh yeah, I really want it. But people are wise to that sort of tactic anymore. You know, you don't cut your nose off to spite your goddamn face. And it doesn't matter if argue or have complete political discourse and don't like what the person stands for or anything like that. That's fine. You go. You have that, mate. You know, that's entirely up to you. That's your wise thing. But don't not make money because of it. It's just
you've got to love as well sometimes the total hypocrisy as well in the like, oh, we won't deal with this person because this person does this, but we'll quite happily have an iPhone. Oh, we'll you know, we won't do business with this company, but you know, we'll deal with this one. I was like, I'm pretty certain that company will have done similar, if not worse, things than the company that you're talking about. But you like their product, so you're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all, you know, the whole Jeff Bezos thing is where he went to the COP20 or whatever it was, just to tell people that they shouldn't, you know, bullshit. Ow. Just been hit in the face by a ship. To tell people that they should not be wasting fuels and stuff. Oh shit. I hope to God that's going to fall out the sky before that hits.
What the heck is it? It might actually hit the shields anyway. It won't go through the shields because it's an enemy.
Well, they're not.
It shouldn't do.
Yeah, they're just energy shields, though. They're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh!
What the heck?
Whew. Yeah, ramming is still an option.
Your shields just took half damage from that.
Did they?
Yeah.
How come the bloody thing didn't bounce off then?
I think because of the way we had the shield set.
Right. Let me have a look.
I think the blocks would not have took damage, but I don't think it would have bounced off the shields unless you had it in a particular. Different shield systems have different things for it, but
yeah, well, this is the only one that we could get working, mate.
Yeah.
So I'll have a
no.
quick
The point I'm making is that what button does what is different depending which mod it is.
Right.
However, the concern I would have is some of them, if you switch it on, it would actually vaporize our own structures.
Oh, we can fortify the shield.
Yeah. Which I think might do. Right, well, your shields are now doing weird things.
When you say weird things.
Well, if you look at your HUD bar thing, you now have your shields are regenerating the power that was lost, and you now have like an overshield, a green section on the outside of it.
Right. Yeah, that's the fortification shields, but has the the bubble has disappeared.
Yeah.
But I take it the bubble's still there. You just can't see it.
Like I said, I think the bubble is just the zone where you can't take damage, if that makes sense.
Right.
With these types of shields. Otherwise, the ship would have like bounced off the shield barrier. Unfortunately, there's no way to really tell without having them drop
Zoran
another.
says, okay, so the particle shields and simple shields are trash. Yeah.
I like the fact there's air pressurization to the shields.
Is there?
Yeah. There is a block for it. But it's massive, because it's meant for bases.
Right. Okay. Alright.
So in theory... If I can get it to snap to the base.
Well, from what I can see from the particle shields and the simple shields, Zoran, they don't seem to be working, because I think it's the same frustration for mod makers as well, is that when they decide they're going to change everything around or add in another bit of DLC that nobody bloody wants, they have to change or update the mod code or something like that to identify it, or to basically say, hey, yeah, let's that's right, I haven't got mine yet. So if it hasn't been updated, I mean, apparently the build and repair's been updated again, so the fix now is obsolete, apparently. So they tell me. I want to grind it into it. But yeah, I just don't understand people sometimes. It's just the way that they get so upset about such minimal things. Maybe it's because I'm a lot older. You know, maybe it's there are more important things in my world right now. My daughter, for one bit, than worrying about what some celebrity is saying about stuff. I mean, it's like those people have been sitting on the motorways and stuff trying to stop people from moving. It's like you've lost the audience, guys. You know, you've totally utterly gone the wrong way about how you're protesting. You want people to be on your side, not against you. You don't have the automatic right to be a dick to people and just take on the fact that you think because what you're kind of saying is morally correct, how you're conveying it is not morally correct. In fact, it's douchebaggery at its worst.
Yes, it's pretty fascinating just listening to some of those people talk. Just like,
well, I saw something on YouTube which was just generally like along the lines of, you know, I've forgotten what his name is. Richard Maydew was interviewing one of these people. I know one of them stormed off, but then another one came along to do the interview sort of thing. And apparently, from what they were saying is that this woman ended up having a stroke and couldn't get to the hospital because they blocked the road, so she ended up having severe damage. And they said, well, how do you answer that? It says, well, yeah, it's for my future, for my daughter, for so and so and so and so, and how dare you try to stop me from saving my daughter and so forth. And I was just thinking to myself, so what you're saying is that your daughter matters more in the long term than the immediate emergency right in front of it. You selfish cunt.
The one that particularly impressed me was when they were asking the same people about, like, oh yeah, so you want everybody to insulate their homes? Yes.
My home's
So is your home? Yeah, is your home insulated? No. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like, well, hang on a minute. Yes, it does. Because
yeah,
surely you should be considering like doing that before.
Sort your own house before you start pointing at somebody else's. Yeah.
Yeah. And given the fact that one of the guys that was arrested for protesting had multi-million pounds worth of property.
Ah, right. You're talking about a Star Trek mod pack, Aaron. Okay. I've got collection of all my Star Trek themed mods assembled together in one pack. This mod pack requires core systems to function. So make sure you have that loaded into your world. Update information for this mod can be found and changed in those tabs. Okay. Antimatter converters. Antimatter containment unit. Okay. I'll certainly subscribe to that if can. That's a nice one, mate. Thanks for that. And what's the other one? Star Trek Impulse, red, blue, green. But I think they're just changing it. Even though that doesn't look like an impulse drive, it looks like a warp drive. Oh, I think it's because different ships have different type of impulse colours. So no yellow is Ferengi. That'll be white. Off the top of my head.
Those pesky Ferengi.
Right, now, the one thing I just need to make sure is that we have enough fuel to make sure that we don't end up finding ourselves out of power all over the shop. So it may be an idea. For me to start I'm trying to work out if any of your little ships will fit in, especially your oh crap, this is ooh, okay, this could hurt.
I'd parked at an angle.
No, I mean as in like this could hurt getting out. Ah! Right. I think first things first. Let's make sure this thing fits inside there. Whereabouts are you, mate?
You pretty much just flew past me.
Alright. So I'm going to have to open the bay doors. If you can do me a favour, go in and press button 1 and 2 on the control panel by the side of the thing at the rear of the bay.
Buttons 1 and 2.
Very important you press both buttons. You know what I might do actually? Can you spawn as the Dominion in my work? No!
Could be worse. You could have wanted to be the Borg.
I suppose. Right, let's have a look at this. I think we might actually fit in here. Why not? Because it's a goddamn Dominion, man.
Changeling freaks. I am scared at how well that fits.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, there was absolutely no planning for that to fit whatsoever.
Nope.
Obviously, the thing needs a full proper roll cage and engine repositioning, but given the fact that that thing is basically a modified test sled,
Yeah. Right. Now, where did I put the side ones? Don't have any side ones.
the ironic thing is both of the ships that are in here are designed for rear connectors as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Right. Let's have a look, see where we can put it, because obviously we're going to need to. I guess I could probably put. Hold on, let me just get my bits and pieces sorted. Actually, not. You got it. You're in. Yep. Forward a bit. Okay, that should be you. So just start moving yourself in. That's right. Okay, down a touch and bring your nose up. go. Right, well, there's your dock point.
You would almost think you planned everything about. Look at that positioning. You'd almost think you actually cut that side hole in the ship specifically to fit that.
Maybe I did. Maybe I have psychic powers. No, I just gutted the bloody thing out, and I think it just came to the point where I just suddenly realised, oh my god, this thing actually can hold quite a bit. And when I got, because I didn't think I was going to get the grate through, to be honest. I thought, just look how bloody small this thing is. But no. Lights off.
Right, we are still presently filling our tanks.
Yeah. But we can do all the rest of the prep, because I think we've had enough of the moon. I'd want to go to Mars.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm switching stockpiling on the internal tanks on the ship,
Roger.
which should pull from then the other tanks. Yeah.
Okay.
So all other tanks will now empty, except for those on board the Bird of Prey.
Right.
It's still only filled up like 9% a tank, but that's because you've got 4 large tanks.
Yeah.
But now all the small tanks, so whatever you do, do not detach the ship, the little ship.
The shuttle ship.
My mining ship.
All right. Right.
Because if you detach that right now, its main power generators will turn off. You'll only have battery backup and no thrust. Because yeah.
Right. Now the next question. Well, I think I know what the answer's going to be. Because if that one fitted, this one's definitely going to fit. Oh, what happened to that?
Well, that one was. I purposely took that apart because it was broken because I'd fitted the stupid laser miners, which didn't work right.
Oh, this is our search ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one here. Okay. Which I think what we can do, because it's so small, so you can probably just hang it upside down off one of the...
There is also another small bob with lasers ship on the outside, but that's not particularly bothered about having either. It's halfway up the main structure.
Before to us are commanders for the Dominion military. Are they the ones that that had like clones of themselves?
I believe so. What were the elites?
Yeah.
Because the Dominion were basically the clone troopers, weren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
And the Vortas were the basically slightly more intelligent members of the thing.
The devious little bastards, basically.
Yeah, they usually were as well.
Apart from that Wayland, I think that with the old running joke of his clones, and the fact that I think it was it the Cardassians were getting just so frustrated with the Dominion, and the one time where Worf broke one of their necks, the Cardassian was like laughing his balls off.
You see them having like, how many times have you died now to Worf? Oh, 372.
They were field commanders, yeah. this thing needs to have its thrusters turned off. Did you see that episode where Red Squad tried to take out a Dominion battleship? I'll be honest, I probably did, but it's been such a long time since I saw Deep Space Nine. That was back when Star Trek was actually good, rather than whatever Mikey Spock's been up to. There we go. That actually looks really cool. Are you talking about this ship here? That's got all the guns and shite.
Yeah. Like I say, if it'll fit, if not, I'm going to build a new one anyway because I'm going to swap it out with the new types of engines.
That's no problem.
It was just obviously. It is basically Bob that can defend itself.
Yep. Oh, right. Okay, so is this a large grid?
No. It's a small grid Bob ship with lasers, I think. It's just very wide because of the stupid turrets arrangement I've got on it.
It's alright. We'll just sneak it in here. Yep, like a glove.
There isn't a massive ship escaping out the ground. Did you say you wanted a lithium delivery?
A lithium. Dilithium delivery.
Deuterium, sorry, isn't it?
As much as we can, mate. I mean, we're
Just before we go, I may as well use the surface mining ship.
right. Now, this is the reason why I did this kind of like little rack of parts, is that we can modify where the connectors go to go for the ships that we've got. So that's why I've just moved this over and put a connector here. There we go. Like a glove. What am I doing? Yes. This has got sci-fi ion thrusters, hasn't it?
Yes.
Well, I must admit, I am absolutely not gobsmacked, but pleasantly surprised. I think is the what I would like to describe that movement of small ships. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm hearing noises. Was that you? Did you bang?
I might be banging slightly where I am, but I'd be surprised if you can hear it. My ship is mining, so
There's some deuterium over there, so I suspect that's probably where you are. Actually, never seen deuterium as a raw material. Hmm.
my mining ship wasn't stuck in the ground or anything.
No, I totally believe you. It's gold.
Yeah, the deuterium is more brown than that. It's like the best way to describe it would be tarnished copper.
Roger.
Type colour. It's not quite that green, but you know, the dark browny tarnished copper.
I think I've just got to break through some gold. I've just found some more steamed gold. To get to the deuterium.
There is a massive deuterium deposit on the surface, by the way.
Is there?
Inventory full.
The thing I'm just wishing this ship had the sorters on that the other one had. Just dumped a lot of the necessary materials. $400k of deuterium, 1200k of ice, 4000k of stone, plus more in the other connectors.
No, they don't keep. No, they.
It's one of the things I do like this miner for. She's a pig. She's slow and cumbersome, but when it comes to literally just chewing through a mountainside,
Wait a second. Who are we talking about now?
my ship.
The ship. I was just like, has he got a pig? Didn't know he had a pig.
If I had a pig, it'd be on a spit, getting me nice crackling.
Zara says, "Oh, I'm building my own space empire, and I'll be known as the supreme leader of my empire. Any planets and sectors will be mine." Oh. Every man's got to have a dream.
And a hobby. If your hobby happens to be intergalactic dictatorship, that's, you know. A laudable goal, I suppose.
Well, I don't disagree with it. The only problem is about dictatorship is that everybody wants to be one.
And only the biggest dick gets to win.
Exactly. Only the biggest dick gets the tater. Right, I'm supposed to be like a metre away from deuterium, and there's nothing here. Lots of gold though.
So that's now hooked up to the base. Platinum going through the refineries. Plenty of gold. Platinum still relatively low. Gold still relatively low. Got literally no silver.
Lied to me about the deuterium.
It's like there's deuterium everywhere, it's just not letting you find any of it.
So what part of the process do we need the rock and ice for? Is it just
It's an alternate fuel source. You can literally run it just on the deuterium, or you get a small amount of deuterium from ice and a small amount from...
right. Cool.
Or at least I believe so.
I believe I can...
Die.
Yeah. And to achieve that, I'll start a proxy war. Okay. Someone's sounding very Emperor Palpatine here.
Slightly concerned the level of thought he's actually put into it.
Well, you know. As I said, living the dream and all. Once again, I'm being told deuterium's here, but it's not. You're lying like a cheap Japanese watchman.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
that just ice?
Hmm?
The bluey green.
Yeah, it's ice, yeah.
Ice. Yeah.
There's loads of gold, which is great and all. But I was looking for deuterium. I'll bring my meager gold back. Nothing compared to what you've done to this place. I love the fact that there's like a brown skid mark of iron left aside there.
Fuel low.
Alright, buddy. Thanks for hanging with us for at least a short time. Hope you have fun on SC. Don't forget to show us what you create, especially if you're using these new Star Trek stuff. Be nice to see what you're up to. Just pop it in the Space Engineers section on the Discord. What the fuck are you doing down here, mate? What titting balls are you doing here?
Nothing. I fancied giving that thing a try.
Alright, okay. Alright, I'll just leave you to it.
That's the pressurizer.
Okay.
That makes inside the base shield bubble pressurized.
Right. That's fine. I think everything's going to have to be converted to that. The Grape might need a complete redesign as well.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. What am I doing? I'm looking. Oh, that's right. Bottle. There we go, that's all I was looking for.
Yes, what I recommend is before we leave, we switch off, obviously stockpiling on the ship.
Well, I don't think we'll get very far. Also got to get these Gladius heavy lasers sorted as well.
Yeah. What are you needing for them?
Everything. I mean, literally everything. Like 200 interior plates, 80 steel tubes, 20 large steel tubes, 16 motors, 60 superconductors, 25 bulletproof glass,
And you're
12
not in a
computers.
pod bridge.
Sorry, it doesn't look that way, no. They might actually be out of the range of the bobs. Which probably I might have to have a look at our bobs, put an extra bob right on the end, and then move the for example, bit of build and repair system here. Oops, I need steel plate.
Saz, can you sit? Oh, you're inside the ship.
What's up?
I was going to say, if you can tell me when I'm covering the... covering your engine nacelle, basically. Engine nacelle, what nacelle?
I'm on my way out. No, I'm upside down, I'll tell you. That ship looks the right way up, I'm upside down. Okay, no, you need to go up.
Problem is, I'm having to work at a different angle to actual up and down because of this thing.
Right. Well, that was to the left, and you need to go at least 2 or 3 more of them. Yeah, that's about right.
What about this one?
That's down. Yeah, that's up. Yep.
So that just leaves this one.
No, other way.
Other way.
Yeah, that's in. You're in.
So there we go.
Awesome sauce. Well, I've just designated 2 bobs anyway, which are going to be the ones that will cover.
Yeah, on the actual ship.
Yeah, to cover the wings, just for any sort of major repairs that need doing.
Just make that disappear now so that we don't have to look at it. Because it is really useful that you can do that, but it is also really annoying that it is so visible on the screen.
Yep. Right. Hopefully that should have picked in. Well, our jump drive is now charged.
Well, that's built.
Nice, nice.
Yep, they're built. The gimbal lasers are pretty much complete.
It's yeah.
So that's basically that wing sorted.
Right. Can you see the area that I've just done?
Yep, I can see your builder grid.
Okay, right. So tell me which direction this goes.
Can you move it again? That right. You've gone towards the right wing.
Towards the right wing.
Yeah.
Tell me when I'm on the right wing, if you could.
You need to go a little bit further if you want to get the very tip of the wing. You're up to the knuckle of the wing now, where obviously where it changes things. So a little bit further if it can. You still need another like 3 blocks. Another 1. That's it.
Okay. Is there a vertical offset? Well, to be fair.
No, you are literally spot on.
Okay. Right, if that's the case, take that off.
It's not actually working yet, but
No, I haven't. Yeah, maybe I'll just switch it on. Might help.
It's like I say, it covered the wing, but it's not started building anything yet.
I'm just going to do the other side.
Yep.
I'm just going to do kind of like the opposite.
Yep.
How's that?
Right. You're still on the same wing. That's the right wing this time. And yep, you're covering all the way to the tip.
Well, that was easy.
And the bits that you're missing are probably covered anyway by the centre ones. Because it's just the hinged section.
Oops, forgot to turn off the box. Back in a second. Yeah. I reckon if we took this out into space, we could take that cult angler apart within seconds. Oh, have you seen the good thing? The cool bit, though. Just pop to the front of the ship. Just something I found earlier. Just give me a second while I just set it all up. Where are you? I've got this lovely little torch, you see. Just got to find it. There she goes. Right. Ready?
Yep. What the heck? Wow. How expensive is that firepower?
Light missiles. They're missiles made out of light. In other words, photon torpedoes.
Yes. Off-brand photon torpedoes.
Pretty much. But I put it in the exact spot
Yep.
that it goes, where the photon torpedoes go on the ship. So just a little bit of extra fun. No, she's fine. She's trying to get to that Viper drone over there.
I think she might be trying to get the cult fight, the one that's on the ground.
Yeah. Actually, two ships up there. Oh crap! That thing really did a number on itself, didn't it?
It's always good when they're upside down on the ground.
Right. Now is this other one? It's called Tango. Because I'm pretty sure I saw another ship over here. Or is that a rock? that? Not been asteroid. Oh, shit.
Play me your food again.
Yeah. How's this staying up in the goddamn air?
Well, it shouldn't be the atmospheric engines.
My thoughts exactly. I'm using voodoo, innit?
Yeah. It's so you starting to cut its things off one. I'm a station! I can levitate because I'm a station.
Oh no, the ground is coming up to me.
It's just really, really quick.
That'll be me dying in the station. So I can find my dead body. Yeah, maybe I ought to turn that thing the right way around, but it fits so nicely that way. Where's my body? There it is. Whoa. Yeah. I think I may have died a little further field than I intended. Oh, I've got 15 minutes by the way.
Right.
This thing landed upside down, I think. No, it landed on me. Right, it's home. Nice blows. Holy shit. I didn't realise there were seat seekers.
I suppose because the photon torpedoes were targeted missiles, they're not missiles.
Yeah, I don't think it was intended to be a photon missile. It just... Well, photon torpedo, it just... Has it blown that fucker up? Holy shit! No, still... Might as well get into the cockpit and stop that. There's no point.
Ooh. That don't look good.
Who are you going to call?
Come on, just get docked in so that
Oh, we're up to 15% on each deuterium tank.
Hey.
It's probably because... Yeah. It's emptied all the deuterium out.
Of all the other tanks, yeah.
Yeah. So...
So basically, if you turn stockpiling off on those 4 now, it'll put a small amount into each tank. It'll equally put it into each tank, which means when we leave, there'll still be a bit in any reserve tanks that we have at the base.
Okay.
But it means that the ship will have plenty of deuterium. And the little ships on board will have deuterium.
Mm-hmm. As much as I like this little ship, I think I'm going to get rid of it. Well, when I say get rid of it, I'm going to leave it here for when we... It's old technology, man. So you're gonna, you're a big monster of a miner.
Yep.
You're gonna be converting that, not as in like right now, but are you gonna be getting a blueprint converted into deuterium?
To be honest, I will probably build a new one from scratch. Those ships aren't pretty, but the one advantage to my design, my basic design philosophy of those, I can knock one out pretty damn quick. And I can make it larger or smaller based on the actual available resources. Where if I blueprint it, I tend to end up having to spend just as long fiddling with it anyway, so...
Good luck.
switched off stockpiling.
Roger.
Like I say, just primarily so that there's a small amount left in the various tanks.
Copy. Switch it off. Keeps its power. Oh man, how slow do those normal thrusters feel now?
Yeah.
Other thing I'm going to do as well is have a look at our inventory here. Ship's only inventory. I'll find my large cargo containers. I'm just going to start moving some of the stuff from
Yeah.
all the other systems into the containers here.
I think I'm going to go underneath the base and quickly remove one of the sorter blocks.
Right.
Because it's set not to allow materials into certain parts of the base to stop us from filling things with
Yeah.
rock.
Oh, coming on quite nicely.
Right. Now you should be able to get materials out of the assemblers now.
Cool, cool.
Raw materials. Because obviously you could get finished goods out of them already, it was just you couldn't get ingots out. Means I can now Square away everything from the assemblers. No doubt you're going to start queuing stuff up to be manufactured or whatever.
I'm just moving everything across for the moment.
Yeah. Right, I've got to figure out why that is not entering the system properly.
You may have... Oh, stuff has been taken out of the large cargo container.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise that was that ship.
No worries. I think you may also want to have a look at the nuclear reactors as well. I think they've got something on there that's dragging stuff in as well.
Nuclear reactors.
Yeah.
Should. No. But I'll have a look.
It's drawing. Well, it might just be the nuclear reactors drawing a map automatically. It might be a...
Yes. If it's from a container, it will be the reactors are just taking it because they're reactors.
Right, I think we got pretty much everything.
But the two base reactors can be taken off anyway. These are both offline anyway.
Right. Cool. Right. I think that's pretty much us. Fine on all cylinders. Just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Obviously, usually I do my usual spiel about liking and subscribing, but that's actually no, I can do it because I am on YouTube, aren't I? So yeah, just don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell icon if you want to be updated every time I upload new content to YouTube. Pop something down in the comments section if you want to say something to me. And just remember, all it is a click for you guys. It's a small click for you guys, massive for me, channel, and for the YouTube algorithm. So just remains for me to say thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. We'll be back here on YouTube. I actually quite enjoy playing Space Engineers on YouTube for some strange reason. And we'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye bye.